Alright, let's move into multiplying and dividing integers. If you thought that adding and subtracting integers was easy, multiplying and dividing goes even easier, which is nice. Same rules basically for both operations. If you know how to multiply and divide, you are already halfway done. The only thing to remember here is about the signs again. Okay, so I'm going to put up another example for you guys. Let's start with positive 4 times, and we're going to put negative 3. Okay, and we're going to worry again about the signs here. So first of all, here are your two basic rules. Okay, if the signs match, or the signs are the same, your answer is going to be positive. If the signs don't match, or the signs are different, your answer is going to be negative. It's just that simple. Okay, so in this case we have positive 4 times negative 3. So here the signs don't match, so the sign's going to be negative. Okay, and then all you do is either multiply or divide like normal. In this case we have a multiplication problem, so 4 times 3 is 12. And you're done. That simple. Okay, let's try a division one. How about we have, just like in your notes, we got negative 4 divided by negative 2. Okay, and so we look at the signs. We got a negative divided by a negative. Signs match, so it's going to be positive. Okay, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, this is a really simple process. I had a friend, actually Mr. Kirshner, if you remember him from a few years back, he told me he used to give an example of this would be like wearing socks. Okay, so if you have 2 socks on and the socks match, that's a positive thing or a good thing. If you're wearing different socks, okay, one's blue and one's brown, and somebody saw that, that would be a negative thing. They might make fun of you. So if the signs match, it's positive. If the signs don't match, it's negative. Okay, and actually to carry on with this same rule here, we're actually going to flip a slide over one. Okay, and we're going to go to the neighbor sign. I skipped over it on your notes, but we're going to go back to it now. The neighbor sign looks a little like this. So on your problem you have 9 plus, and you have negative 5. Okay, and so what we're talking about here is the neighbor sign is we're actually kind of focused right here. We're focused on this portion right here. That's what we're talking about, neighbor signs. 2 signs that are right next to each other. Those are neighbor signs. Okay, and so we're going to focus on that little portion of the problem here. And this is basically the same rules of multiplication. So 2 signs right next to each other, or separated by just a parenthesis, that means like you're using the rules for multiplication here. So we have a positive and a negative number together, and since it's positive and negative and the signs were different, okay, if you remember in the multiplication rules, the signs are different, so the answer is going to be a negative, and we're just going to bring the 5 down. Okay, and now we bring down the 9. Okay, and now we're actually in the point where we have, and we're back to addition and subtraction rules. So we look at our 2 numbers. We have a 9 and a negative 5. So we got a positive 9, negative 5. Signs are different there. So we have a positive and a negative. The bigger number is the 9, so it's going to be a positive, and 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay, let's take another look at another one. Let's do, how about 15 plus negative 13. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change this. You can put this in your notes. If you started writing before that, sorry about that. 15 minus negative 5. Okay, and let's take a look at the neighbors. So we have 2 signs right next to each other, so those are neighbors. So a negative and a negative, the signs match, that makes a positive 5. So now we have 15 plus 5, and don't make things difficult on yourself. If you have simple problems, 15 plus 5, you don't have to go through and circle and everything. Just find yourself an answer. 15 and 5 is 20. Alright, if you have any more questions, go ahead and ask me tomorrow.